Hi, hello everyone. Welcome again to a new video. So as part of today's video, I'm going to share a feature which could be handy for the teams who are doing their sprint planning or just before starting the sprint if team wants to be ensure that how many work items they have pulled in a sprint, what's the team's workload against their capacity. So this particular feature could be handy in that scenario. So if I talk about the agenda, so this is going to be the agenda. We will create a Scrum space in Jira. We will also create a planned sprint. We will create some stories in the product backlog, and then we will drag those stories into the sprint. We will assign those stories to the team, and then finally we will understand how we can take care of the team's workload. How do we know what's the team's workload for that particular sprint, which is planned, which is yet to be started, so that team can be ensure that okay, their workload is within their capacity, it's doable, they are not overcommitted. So this is going to be the agenda for this particular video. So I'm sharing the Jira Cloud instance. This is a new Cloud instance which I have created in Jira. So what we will do, I had to trial Scrum Spaces in this particular instance, which is the TheCreativeAgileIT 159.atlassian.net. So what we will do for this particular video, we will go ahead and we will create a space. So I clicked on create a space and we can click on software development. We want to create a Scrum template based project. So we will say use template. Let's call it as my Scrum 1. And how is your space managed? We will keep it company managed. And that's the key MYS. We click on next. So it's taking time. Okay, so it is now asking us to invite our team members at that point of, space creation. So we already have Anil and other org admins. We will invite Bharat. We will also invite Jitender, and then we will say that's fine, and we will click on next. So it says like 6 people have been invited to join, and now we can say that this my Scrum 1, which is a Scrum based project in Jira, has been created or a space has been created. Now what we will do, we will click on the backlog using this top navigation. So we can see that MYS sprint 1 is already there. And if we want to create another sprint, we can simply click on create a sprint. So this will create another MYS sprint 2, which is basically a planned sprint. So if we see we do not have any active sprint, so if I click on the active sprint, so we do not see anything here because the sprint has not been started. So what we will do first, this is our product backlog. So we will create some stories here. So we can see from this particular drop down what we are creating, whether we want to create a task, bug, or a story. So we will keep it simple. We will say we want to create a story. So let's say I am saying there is a story 1, then we are creating a story 2 because I just want to depict on that particular feature. So I'm just saying, these are some stories, story 5 and maybe story 6. So these are the 6 stories which I have created, some sort of like dummy stories for our trial purpose. Now what we can do is we can select these stories. And if we want, like, these stories are the first set of story which our team has planned for the sprint 1. So what we can do is we can simply drag them and we can put the box here. So it has moved the sixth story from the product backlog to the sprint backlog. Now what we can do is we can also say, let's say this particular team has planned a 2 weeks of a sprint and they are about to start their sprint from Monday, which is basically 30th of March. And we can say update. Still, this is more like a planned sprint because we haven't yet started. Now what we will do, because at the time of space creation, we invited some of our team members. So let's say we will use the story point estimation. So let's say this particular team, they are in the middle of the sprint planning and they pulled these stories. And now they are also looking at, the estimation. Some of the teams, they do this estimation at the time of refinement. But I mean, it depends upon teams to team practice, whatever helps the team in order to kind of like understand planned work, the priority work based on the product owner's guidelines. So let's say this story is of 5 story points, and this is of, let's say, 3 story point. This one is of 8. This is again of 5, and this one is of, let's say, 3, and this one is of 2 story points. Okay. So this is what the team has done. They pulled 6 story and they have now they understand, okay, these are the estimates. Now they also wants to kind of like understand who will be working on which set of story, since this particular team is kind of like new to the Scrum process. And though it is not required, I mean, like again, I'm saying, it varies from team to team. Some of the team, they will just look at the commitment at the team level. But it's okay if it helps the team to kind of also look at, okay, who is we're going to take care of on which stories. So let's say story one is going to be worked by Bharat. Then this story is going to be worked by Anil. This one is going to be worked by Jitender. This is going to be worked by Santo. This is again going to be worked by Bharat, and this is going to be worked by creative learning. So think about this particular scenario that, this particular team is doing the sprint planning. They have understood from the product owner what are the priority storage which they can take up, and based on that they have pulled these stories. They have their estimates in the story points. They have also assigned the work among themselves. Now even before start sprints, they want to take a stock. So what they can do is they can click on these 3 dots, and so basically, if you look at this is how this particular feature, it says like workload by assignee. So we have Bharat, we have Jitender, we have Sandojit, we have Anil, we have creative learning. So we can see that Bharat is having 2 work items, Jitender is having one, this person is having one, Anil is having one, creative learning has one. So basically 6 work items for the team and total 26 story points of work. So let's say this particular team has been, working in a sprints earlier, and they knew that, okay, they have been completing 6 or 7 or maybe between 6 to 8 stories count in the past sprints. So they will get an idea, or also they can look at their past velocity as well. If they have been delivering like between 25 to 30 story points of work, so they can also take a note of this one and to understand, okay, whether this workload is okay for that particular team, or individually as well. I mean, whether Bharat is always having like 80 story points of work. So this was the idea about, and this particular view is only present when the sprint is not started. And it depends upon, Jira, because what I am using is a Jira trial cloud version. So, I mean, I found this particular feature very handy because it gives us a cumulative view. And if the team is consider a team which consists of, let's say 8 or 9 members, and they are having like, 15 or 20 stories, so we really need this kind of a view where we can have, okay, a single view which represents the count of stories in terms of story points and also the member wise workload. So this can be done, and once we start the sprint, then this particular feature will be gone because the sprint will be started. So that was my idea about, showing, the workload by assignee. And if you want to create another story, let's say if I say this is my story 7 in the sprint, and this is also of 8 story point, and let's say this is assigned to Anil. Okay, so if I look at the team's workload by assignee, so I can see Anil is now having 2 work items, and Anil is it is sorted by based on the story point. So Anil is kind of like covering 11 story points of work. Bharat is covering 8, Jitendra is covering 8, and Santojit is covering 5, Gradual Learning is covering 2. And the team has planned 34 story points of work, including 7 work items. So that was all about this particular feature which I wanted to cover in this short video. I hope you guys liked it. And like I said, this is a very handy feature, especially when the team is working in a sprint planning and they are about to kind of like start their sprint. But I mean, even before doing that, they just want to ensure that okay, whatever they have pulled in the sprint in terms of planning or the commitment, it's okay, and team understand that they will be able to complete the overall work. So this particular view could be handy. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.